always begin with our oily protocol. So if you could grab any oil near you that's calling your name, I'm going to definitely go with my Shinrin Yoku here. Take a few deep inhales. Gonna activate it, warm it up first. One more. And join me if you'd like. Putting your hands over your heart. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I can. One more. Oh, I just love Shinrin. And I love it in the diffuser too. Liza had that in her office this morning. It was so good. All right. I am going to share my screen and jump right into our call. We have a couple of announcements before we begin. Let me get to the right one. Okay, being recorded. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And I see Kyle's waiting and ready with this beautiful background. All right. So our team call tonight, before we start, just wanted to give some updates on our holiday products. I'm always obsessed with the products every year, and they do go fast. Here's our example of how quickly they go. It's already the 13th. And we've got the Emerald Bubble that came with the piece is already sold out. And then these products are 50% sold out. The Yule Log Blend, which some people got samples of, which was kind of neat the month prior. Both the drops, cinnamon and lemon lime. We tried them both. I really love the lemon lime. The cinnamon was a little spicy, but if you like spice or like Big Red, that's for you. And then the gardenia hand cream, which Ray and I were just talking about. It's really nice. It's not overly sweet, but just kind of this nice, gentle sweetness. Sorry, my family's being really loud right now. I hope you can't hear them. And then our tinted lip gloss is also 50% sold out. So if those are on your list, make sure you grab them quick because they will be gone soon. But we'll keep updating so you'll know when those things are happening. I'm surprised that little trio, the holiday trio, isn't sold out because that one went real quick last year. And that one's a great little gift to give someone, to give, the 5 ml bottles of the Joy Holiday Peace and Love, which are everyone's favorites. All right. Also, we have an amazing event happening this Saturday. We really hope that you all can make it. We have some great education on our healthy habit hacks. And there's going to be some great samples and different experiences for you to enjoy. So come, make sure you register because we want to make sure we have enough supplies for everybody. It's going to be upcountry. Again, mahalo to Zaisha for always opening up her hall for us. And yeah, make sure you come, invite anyone. It's free and it's open to anybody. So make sure you get the word out there and bring a friend or two with you. All right. I am now going to introduce Kyle. I'm going to be his Vanna. I'll be doing the slides for him, but thank you, Kyle, for stepping up and representing essential oils for men tonight.
Thanks, Kate.
Of course.
All right, so so the topic is about men and essential oils. So yeah, I'll just be talking a little bit about men and maybe what works for men. Just a little caveat, I know not all men are created equal. So everybody may be married to one, maybe in a relationship with one, or you're not and you know somebody. So these might apply to them. And just know that, yeah, I may talk about stereotypes or different things, but they may or may not apply to your man and what he likes or what he doesn't like. Yeah. Okay, next page. So men, in terms of what they're like and what they do, they don't necessarily like to go to the doctor. Not everybody, but some of them. And when we were looking at like I was looking at some of the research, a lot of the reasons why men don't go to the doctor is societal expectations, right? Like you're supposed to be a macho guy, you're gonna take care of yourself, you can handle the things. There's also this fear of like bad news or something's gonna, be wrong and, they can maybe be like the breadwinner of the family. There's also some embarrassment, I think, too, with going to the hospital and not being masculine and so forth. And it also takes some time, right? But we do know that men are sometimes more accident prone than others, like you can see here in different situations. So, we always have to take care of Malama our men because sometimes they may not be making the right decisions. So we have to, kind of help them along. And I think that's where doTERRA can be a benefit to helping some of the men in our lives and not doing it in an overt way, but being I guess quote unquote a little bit sneaky on how we, embed our oils and how we kind of share our oils with men. Okay, next, Kate. So I'm going to introduce talk about how you can introduce essential oils to your man. So four different ways I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about how we can do it in subtle ways, personalizing it to your man and what he may want or need, making it easy for him, and also, my last part is how to make it masculine, so how we can make essential oils kind of fit that, stereotype of like a masculine male. Okay. So these are four different ways about subtly bringing oils into your man's life. The first is, diffusing oils in the bedroom or in the living room. If you're having a hard time sleeping, if he's sick, right, and he's at home for a few days, just putting on that, on guard, diffusing it for him along with some Breed to just kind of bring that into the space that he is, right? If he's having a hard time breathing, I'm putting on Breathe. If he comes home a little bit upset, he had a hard day, then maybe putting in some lavender or some adaptive oil, just to kind of introduce the oils and bringing it to him so it's there and he doesn't have to do anything about it. Another way, a subtle way to do that is to incorporate it into your family routine, right? Like, if you have common shampoos you use, right? Like you can buy the doTERRA shampoos and everybody's using that. Another way I was thinking about it is your on-guard products, right? Like the dish soap that you use, the hand soap that you use, the mouthwash that you use, like the toothpaste, right? So subtly just putting it into the family routine. So not only you're using it, but he's using it, the kids are using it. So just incorporating it into the routine, I think, is a good way to subtly introduce essential oils to your man. And another thing I actually tried and it worked for my husband is to try something new, right? So, we were looking for a deodorant that was, less chemical, not a lot of aluminum, more natural. And, we had this one, I like this one. This is the which one is this? This is the um or wild orange deodorant, but my husband likes the balance. So, now he uses the balance and, every time there's different kinds of products that may be
You want a
related
bowl? No,
to
yeah.
he likes it,
Mhm.
that's something
Yeah.
I would, bring in. So always trying to, promote the new things. I think in a perfect way right now, actually, as Kate was talking about the Christmas products, is actually the honey, right? We got to try the honey at the convention and I wasn't thinking there was going to be anything special, like, okay, honey is honey. But with that addition of the wild orange, it kind of elevated the flavor a little bit to something that was very different and unique. So that's another way you could introduce oils to your man is just, using it with the honey, right? So that's a great way to try something new with the family and try something new with your man. Okay, next, Kate. All right, so to personalize, like we always do this when we start to bring on new users to the space, and we try and personalize it to what their needs are, right? So we want to do the same thing for our men, right? Like if they're mentioning certain things, like, oh, go back, Kate, one more. Sorry. He's like, oh, okay. No, I want to see the statement. Okay, I'm gonna try my pidgin, guys, so don't make fun of me, all right? He's like, oh, this guy at work, his hands is so lepo. I don't like him touch my stuff. Like, okay, why don't we try and give him some On Guard sanitizers, right? So personalizing it to the things that he may need or he may want in his life. Okay, what's the next statement, Kate? Honey, I get one headache. Hmm, what can I give you? What would you guys give him? Okay, peppermint. I'm not a big fan of Intune, but Intune might be another or not Intune, sorry, past tense. Past tense might be another option for headache. But for me, I like peppermint. Deep Blue. Deep Blue is also a good one as well. Yes. Okay, my next statement. Oh, my stomach is sore. I ate too much food. Perfect, right? What could I give my man here? What do I have, Kate? Oh, my one of I mean, I'm sure everybody's two favorite oils, right? Digestin and Terrazyme. And actually Terrazyme is like one of my favorites too now. I don't know if you guys ever saw the demo. I think I saw it from Liza first, but she uses the pudding cups and she puts the Terrazyme in and starts to mix it and you see it pretty much liquefy in front of your eyes. So when I go on trips or am eating a lot of food, especially with the holidays coming up, Terrazyme is always something that I'll have on hand. And popping into like in the middle of the evening when you're kind of getting ready for dessert is a good time to get your Terrazyme. So just like you do with, every other sharer or other, customer or user that you're coming across, personalizing it to your man and their needs as well is a great way to get them introduced into oils. Okay. And I think it's for men, but also for everybody else, is to just make it easy, right? The less steps, the best, right? One of the great things with the VMG right now is that it's really one step, right? You can take it in the morning. It can help with heart health, improve muscular and joint health and cognitive function. So a great way to introduce our supplements to your man is especially when it's one step or less. Yeah. I think another way to make it easy is to pre-make practical blends. So when I say practical blends, that's really trying to personalizing it to what your man and what his needs are, right? So if they have a lot of headaches or a lot of tension, then it's like always having that peppermint roller ball if for what he needs. Maybe, if he doesn't like that, trying different kinds of combinations of oils to really fit their needs kind of thing. So I think pre-making practical blends is a great way to introduce oils to men and the things that they may need. And I do this for my husband as well. Just lay him out, like take him out, put it on the table. Okay, at dinner time, when I was doing LLV, I would just put it out for all of us. Put the PB Assist or put the On Guard. So just laying it out so it's already there, ready to go. And now you got to do is like get the water and then take your supplements. And then you have it, right? So different ways to incorporate essential oils to really make it easy for men. But really, when I think about this is for everybody, right? The easier it is for us to consume it, the more likely we are to use it and use it more consistently. Okay, my last one is about making it masculine because I mean, let's be honest, a lot of the essential oils that we use it does come across as very feminine, right? And a lot of women use it. So how can we get more men involved in using the oils or using the products of the oils? And I think that's the great thing about doTERRA is it's not just oils, but it's also the other supplements that you have that they may connect to, and other ways they use the oils to still get those oils into the supplements and to the other products. So, I know like I love to like diffuse like citrus bloom and malama, but that's not going to attract the men who become sharers. So, trying to use scents that are more masculine, such as woody oils, earthy oils, spices like cedarwood, frankincense, bergamot, peppermint, and eucalyptus. That might be a way to get men or other males into the essential oils. But even if that doesn't work, as I was thinking, sometimes even having the oils, right, the bottles of the oils or the roller balls, they may feel shame or they may not want to use it. So what I was thinking is, as I kind of look through the products, is kind of opting for the sticks. Can you go to the next slides? Yeah. So my thinking is like opt for the sticks, right? Because to me, this I think feels more masculine for some men, right? It's kind of representative like a deodorant stick, and it's a great way for men to use the oils, but in a more discreet way and a more not so obvious way, I think, for some men. So, you have the deep blue, also the rub, you have the breathe, as if men don't want to smell like Serenity, right? Or diffusing it, a great way is to put it under your feet before you go to bed. And my favorite so far, along with the frankincense pills, is Waswala pills, is this frankincense and Nile wood, right? So another way for men to get the health benefits of frankincense without having to internally take frankincense with a pill, but just rubbing it, around different parts of the body that you may need, if it's whether it's skin or for me, I've been kind of rolling it around my heart, just because I have like high blood pressure and things like that. So I'm trying to use it in different ways to, be absorbed into my body. Yeah, and Deep Blue, like I mean, I think we all know that Deep Blue is probably the number one gateway oil to men using the product. And this Deep Blue stick, the Deep Blue rub are other great ways to have men kind of get exposed to the oils. And a lot of us are, some of us are married or have relationships. So I think the benefit of that is they're already exposed to it, right? Like we bring it into the household. We're trying to, bring in new products and have them try. And, these are just some different ways that I thought would be helpful to bring that male energy into essential oils and bringing the essential oil energy into that masculine kind of space. Yeah. Kate asked me to share my routine, so I wasn't sure how deep to go, so I just kind of included the things that I do right now in the morning. Um, I'll be honest, I haven't decided if I'm going with the LLV route or the VMG route right now, so I'm still trying to debate um that. So I'm still trying to go, but that's my morning routine. I've been taking the PWR Advantage as well. And every morning I try to take an On Guard pill just, to make sure I'm healthy and staying healthy throughout the whole day. Um, my bathroom, we have the On Guard mouthwash that we use daily, the deodorant, and I sometimes get a lot of headaches sometimes throughout the day. So I always have peppermint around me to help me with my headaches. So that's the thing that works the best thing for me. In the afternoon or in the evenings, the PB Restore, the frankincense Boswellia complex is one of my new favorites. So thank you to Ray for telling us about the sale that happened at the Oahu sharing a few weeks ago. This is another one of my favorites that people sometimes ask me about. I love using the Yarrow Palm oil as like a just like right just straight on my face. I use it tonight. I just put it straight on my face, about 4 drops, and then I also include moisturizer with that to kind of help with my skin. And then yeah, at night I use the spearmint or the Supermint toothpaste and the Serenity Stick to help me to go to sleep. So a lot of things that I use throughout the day. Yeah. Sorry, I felt like I was talking a lot, but I guess I would be talking because, talking about men things. But maybe if anybody wants to share like what works for their man or their husband or boyfriend or things that work for them. Anybody want to share what works for their significant other?
Well, I will say that my husband is currently complaining that, oh, somebody takes care of of their husband. So as he listens to your presentation, so there's a little
Uh-oh.
bit of FOMO happening in here. I would say personally, like it's my approach has never been to shove the oils down my husband's throat. Like I've met him for the most part where he's super supportive of it with the kids. I will definitely say that Deep Blue is one of the products that he will ask for. And but he Shane loves really random products of ours. Like he really loves the hand soap. Like he will rave about the On Guard hand soap to people. Loves that product. He likes our Correct X, and it constantly tells the kids to use that product. He's really picky about dish soap, and he really likes our dish soap. So I think in other ways, I've definitely tried. He was for a while pretty consistent with the supplements, and he's fallen off a little bit. But yeah, so there's definitely other ways and other products that you can have people in your household fall in love with, even if they're not big on like the use of the oils. And he will definitely, if he's really sore, take whatever I give him, or if he's feeling under the weather, take the On Guard stuff. Joe, he's standing here going, no one gives me anything, but I also I okay, stop. Okay, stop. Yes, because I do not need to take care of any more people. They can take care of themselves. Okay, I'm muting now. Bye.
Oh, I hope I didn't start anything. Sorry.
No, it's all good and laughing. So I think he's just a little jealous that maybe other men here are getting a little more attention than he is.
I can share a little bit. So Chris's gateway, of course, was Deep Blue because all the baseball, softball stuff. And then about a few years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I was getting something out of his backpack and I found a bottle of Breathe in his backpack that he takes to the gym. And I was like, oh, when did this start? I thought you're just a Deep Blue user. He's like, oh no, that's like the best thing before I get on a bike or the treadmill or whatever. He's like, I just do one swipe under my nose and he's like, I'm ready to go. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, they listen kind of like when they want to. And another thing he can't travel without because he reminded me about 20 times because they leave for Japan next week is I haven't gotten him to switch to VMG. He's tried it and he likes it, but he just feels like those little travel LLV packs are his jam. So I made sure to order another box, and him and the kids can take it when they go to Japan. And so that's another thing he cannot live without is LLV. It just makes him feel good and has energy and all of it. So I'm still educating him on VMG to get to switch, but I don't think I can. And then another funny thing is he is absolutely in love with the Serenity Stick. Like I keep it on my bedside to swipe my feet when I go to bed. And sometimes I can't find it. Like if we're sharing one, because he'll take it, swipe his feet, and leave it on his side, which drives me bananas. I like all my things organized on my side. So, I mean, so I ended up just getting his own stick, which the kids have now put in their rooms. So it's just this ongoing like stealing thing in the Sargent household. But those are things that he's fallen in love with. And I won't say that he loves the smell of Serenity, but he loves the sleep that he gets. He loves the deep, deep sleep from the Serenity stick.
Nice. I'll jump in. Feel like I kind of shared a little bit on my call about what Jared does, but he takes whatever I put in his little dish of supplements. So he's taking all the vitamins, the LLV right now because he's finishing those. He'll get on VMG after because I'm a little bossy. And then we do Terrazyme for him every day too because he needs it for his gut. And then he'll use other things sporadically, like the Deep Blue or the On Guard, whatever is happening. But yes, and then of course we have all those products Kyle was mentioning, but like just putting it into our routine with our soap and oh, and he uses shampoo and conditioner bars too, which are really great for people with like not too much hair. I shouldn't say that. He would get so mad. But anyway, yes, it's all embedded in everything. He doesn't quite have any hidden oils like Chris, but who knows? Maybe I don't know these things. Maybe he does. But yes, that's Jared's routine. And then Ray put in the chat about Mike being a total convert. Only took 6 years, VMG and Advantage and E-Omegas every morning, and then also a shot of DDR Prime and On Guard. Oh, and PB Assist. So yes, he's also taken care of there. Awesome. All right, so Kyle, should we move on to the video? Do you want to add on anything else?
No, yeah, I think some of this I got ideas from the video, but then also some ideas that I just had for myself about, what works, what doesn't work. But, I think the best thing to do with any kind of sharing is just personalizing it to whoever you're trying to share it with, whether it's a friend who's a male, a spouse or a boyfriend, like just personalizing it to their needs. And trying to like see what works for them, right? Because it may not work, it may work. And I think the nice thing about doTERRA is it's not just oils, right? It's not just oils that you are using, but it's embedded in these different products that I think are an easy access point to using oils without using the typical oil. Like I didn't mention this too, but like all the sun care, those are other different ways that you can be exposed to the oils in a very Hawaii centric thing where you need to be using like reef friendly sunscreen all the time, right? So another way to introduce oils into your male's life. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you. That was so awesome. Sorry, I didn't realize my camera was off earlier when I was talking. But on the point of the sunscreen, so another funny story of how apparently I gatekeep for my own husband is that I have, and whenever we go to the beach, I have all of the sun care products, but I don't carry the moisturizing daily sunscreen because that's what I use and it's in my medicine cabinet. Well, he went fishing with one of his friends whose wife is a customer of mine, and he had the moisturizing sunscreen on the boat, and Shane used it and was like, I want that one. Like, how come you have never given me that one to try? So it just goes to show too, right? Like sometimes we don't even think about we think that certain products are only for us. And he's like, I would use that one all the time if you gave me that one. So, but it also could just be that he wanted to prove another point that I don't share with him. So there's that. Kyle, that was awesome. Like, thank you so much for all of those examples. And I loved how you shared like the different strategies and approaches we can take to helping share. That was really, really great. I wanted to give one recommendation before we played the video, which is if you get consistent headaches, try to add like a Copaiba soft gel or even a Deep Blue polyphenol complex into your morning routine to just get ahead of those headaches, and then you can just use the peppermint for like
Mm.
acute needs. But
Yeah.
I rarely, I mean, even yesterday's I had a headache and he's like, Mom, give me the turmeric and the deep blue, and if that doesn't work, then I'll take, a headache medicine. And he never
Mm.
got there because he
Yeah.
was able to use those things. So all
Thank
right,
you.
we're gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna replace the current share, and we're gonna listen to Tony share. And this is the last of this one.
U.S. Founder 2.0, Tony McClellan.
All right. That clock is brutal, so we got to get going. First of all, Christian told me he has already got 29 new followers on Instagram since he got off stage. I hope that I can do better than that. This is a different opportunity for me to talk today because I'm talking about our products. And usually I get to talk about belief or mindset or some of the unique things that come from working at home with my wife, like Lingerie Tuesdays. But I digress. That's not why I'm here today. Today I'm here to talk about men. Yes, men. Either you are one or you're probably responsible for one. And that can be a big task because, well, we don't always make the best decisions and we don't always take the best care of ourselves. In fact, 40% of men will not go to a doctor unless something is seriously wrong with them. And 20% of men report that they'll only go to a doctor to stop the annoying nagging from a loved one. We usually seek medical attention for one of three reasons: heart health, we're worried about our sexual health, or we have a limb that's hanging by a thread and we need somebody to put it back on. Did you know that the overall mortality rate for men is 41% higher than it is for women? And it's actually higher for men in 8 out of 10 of the leading causes of death. The pictures on the screen might explain some of that. My point is this: men, we need help with our health, even if we don't think that we do. Men don't really think about our health until the sirens and warning lights are already going off. If you're a man, you need to implement a simple daily routine to go along with regular exercise and smart food choices. If you know a man, chances are he needs your help to do the same. Now, I hope by this point in convention, it's quite clear that everybody needs to make sure they have a wellness foundation in place to make all of their other health routines that they're trying to implement more effective. As we've learned the last couple of days, we need to give our bodies, at a minimum, the basic nutritional requirements that it needs. Look, men like things that are simple and convenient. The VMG Plus hits this mark. I've been lucky enough to be using this product since early last month. It's easy to travel with, it's easy to mix, it tastes great. Did everybody get to try that over in the other building? It's amazing. Look, it's a simple and effective way for us to improve our heart health, our cognitive functioning, our muscle and joint health. So use this every day for part of your long-term overall support plan. It's just a non-negotiable. Now, men, the VMG Plus does have just over 5 milligrams of zinc, which plays a critical role in supporting healthy testosterone levels. This is actually half of the RDA for an adult male, and I'll show you how to kick that up even more in just a minute. I also use this product to satisfy any after-dinner snack cravings I might get. Try adding a scoop of doTERRA fiber to one of these packets instead of grabbing a bowl of ice cream. Now, sexual health. It isn't always an easy discussion to have, but it is an important one. Issues in the bedroom for men are an early warning sign for heart health. Think of sexual health as the canary in the coal mine. Did you know that sexual health, or at least one aspect of it, is the #1 search men's health concern? If you've ever sat in front of a TV for 30 minutes or more, you've probably seen at least one men's sexual health commercial. That's for the attorneys. They wouldn't let me say what I wanted to. Most men think that the fix is a temporary Band-Aid approach. You all know what we're talking about. In this room, we know that we have to take a more proactive, holistic approach to our health and address the root cause. Sexual health is connected to cardiovascular health, and so are some of the steps we need to take to address it. So let's talk about adding the E Omega Plus into our daily routine. Look, all of us know that we need more fish oils in our diets, but we've also learned here and probably instinctively knew that many of the products on the market are just not that good for us. They're low grade, or they're contaminated, or they don't have enough omega-3s to do much of anything. Did you know the global supplement market was estimated to be over $182 billion last year? People are beginning to understand that diet alone is not enough because of GMOs, soil deficiencies. It's near impossible to get the bioavailable nutrients that we need from our diet. People are looking for quality products. They're spending money on products. They may need your help to find the right ones. Studies show that consuming more fish oil and omega-3s may offer some health benefits for men in particular. One way it does that is by improving heart health and circulation, which are critical to sexual function. Omega-3 fatty acids are also known to help with hormone production in general. In addition, some emerging research, including 3 human clinical studies of a small sample size, say the attorneys, suggests that omega-3 fatty acid consumption can improve sperm quality. So what does this mean? Look, it means that this is a powerhouse product for men. I mean, it addresses 2 of the 3 reasons that we go to the doctor, right? So how do we share this? Well, maybe this. Maybe you could go, hey man, what's up? Nothing. Ooh, that's not good. You probably need to get some Omega Plus in your life. You know what I mean? It's okay, doc? I didn't cross the line? Okay, thanks. I'm not going to spend any more time on PB Restore today. We've had a year to really get to know this microbiome powerhouse. For men, it's important to remember this. It helps with healthy vascular elasticity, flow, and circulation. If you're working out, it helps with recovery. If you're eating healthy, it helps you absorb the nutrients that you need. So, what should men be doing as their daily routine? Well, I think it's obvious. At a minimum, we need the support from our foundational wellness basics. Again, non-negotiable. Adding the PB Restore makes it even better as it strengthens our microbiome. For cardiovascular and sexual health, I think the other component to a daily routine is to add the MetaPower Assist. The Assist is going to help us balance our glucose levels, reduce absorption of carbohydrates and sugar, and contribute to a healthy fat metabolism. If you have still not implemented this into your routine, go see the training at training.doterra.com and check it out. There's a lot to know there. Now, depending on your needs or the needs of someone you're helping, I would also really look at the MetaPower Advantage, really the whole MetaPower system. I mean, who are we kidding? You need it all. But just the NMN and the NADH and the Advantage make it essential for me, not to mention the collagen and the other ingredients. During ski season, I double up on this product as I need all the help I can get with my joints and connective tissues. As I mentioned, zinc, along with magnesium, are 2 critically important supplements for men to consider. As I said, zinc has been shown to play an important role in supporting healthy testosterone levels, and some preliminary studies suggest that magnesium may do the same, although a little more confirming research is needed. One way you can increase those supplements in your routine, super simple, is to add the MetaPower Recharge. It actually has 21% of the RDA for magnesium, and it makes it easier for us to get enough water every day. Also add the On Guard Plus, which has 121% of the RDA for zinc, as well as being a great immune system support. Now, we can't talk about men and doTERRA products without a quick shout out to Deep Blue. This is the gateway product that many men have used as an introduction to essential oils and a more proactive, healthy lifestyle. It's a product that people can try and feel the effects of in just minutes. It's easy to use, it's easy to share. We keep a liter bottle in our home gym, and I always have a tube in my ski bag. And it seems like I share it almost every time I'm putting it on my knees or my lower back before I head out for a day on the slopes. Now, can I ask you a favor? Will you please remember this? It is more important, well, let's say it like this. It's less important where you start and more important that you start on your personal health routine. Okay? We got to start. I would guess that almost every single person you know could benefit from implementing a routine like this in their life. Also remember this, the men in your life will likely not take action on their own. We need you to help us. We need you to encourage us to keep up our routine. And probably for some men, let's be honest, we need you to get it out, put it on the counter, and make sure that we take it. Okay? Remember, we grew up on Flintstone vitamins. We just need you to do it for us. Okay? Also, remember this. People are on their knees praying for better health every day. Will you be the one who helps them? This routine's pretty simple, okay? It's easy to do. It's also easy not to do. So make a plan and a schedule that works for you. Try the products, be consistent, and then share your experiences and invite other people to have their own experience. The older I get, the faster life flies by. My health becomes more important to me. Wherever you are in your health journey, make a commitment to start today, to take steps, even just one step in the right direction. You're never too old or too young to make a healthy routine a permanent habit in your life. Now, let's bring out someone who is much kinder, much smarter, definitely easier to look at than me, someone who has the unique ability to produce freakishly talented athletic offspring, Jessica Moultrie.
All right, thank you. That was a great video. I remember watching it live, but hearing it again was always nice. So hopefully you got some tips tonight for your partner, for maybe your dad, maybe your son, who knows, all the different men that are in your life. But thank you so much again, Kyle, for sharing your manao tonight with us. And everyone, thanks for joining us. Just learn and grow together and help others. That's what we're here for. So awesome. Have a great rest of your week, and we will see you all later. Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Good night.
Thanks,
Mahalo
Kyle.
kayo.
Thanks, Kyle.